So he talking to the baby mama.
Destiny!
Look at this, look at that.
Hear that?
Hey!
Is that your...
Let's run up these numbers.
You already know that nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I thought
But he happy too.
Nigga.
Messy.
Bro, Akademiks is messy.
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Oh, well, I know you're watching, but rather than talk about you, and you know, I don't want to have too much crazy of a conversation because I think you have so much to say which we can't cover.
See, you can't beef with a nigga like Akademiks.
Nigga, no, nigga, what?
But
You trying to just, bro, that's the dumbest shit.
Yeah, he goes spread
And he knows how to get the information.
That's what I'm saying.
just
And
because
the nigga
there are a
hidden,
lot of
so you can
people
hardly
who
get
are
to
watching this are like, you know, I think they're trying to wrap their head around this, and they're like, well, what do you feel about? Well, you obviously exposed him, but what do you feel about? Like, I've never really liked him, but like his characters kind of being like, you know, crystallized on social media. What do you feel about everybody talking about him? Which you know, some people might be like, well, still he's gonna be the father of your child.
Facts, bro.
I would say the same shit. I would say the same shit.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, like, and I have no reason to like lie about anything. You know what I mean?
That's the fucking
It was like watching the downfall of Freddie Gibbs, and it was like so weird because when he first contacted me, I didn't know who he was, right? And then when I met up with him, he built himself up to be like this, you know, vice lord and like gangster and like coke rapper, whatever, like built himself up to be someone that I could always feel protected with and trust. And then I slowly saw his downfall, like after we got beat up, and I saw like how
We got beat up. They got beat up?
You know how, and he even made a comment to me. He was like, I feel like you don't respect me after what happened in Buffalo, you know? And I'm like, well, I kind of did lose respect for you because now I see that I'm not protected, like you always said I would.
hit the
Okay,
ball.
hold on. Yeah, we have to pause that. Hold on. We about to talk about this. So this is shit right here, right?
Put me
She
on.
said some shit about this whole protection shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think that's a valid reason though for her to like? I'm
Right
gonna
now?
go into detail, but for her to talk about what you're about, like she lost respect for his ass because he couldn't protect her.
Well,
Like as a
Yes.
woman type, like a woman, like you know what I'm
yes,
saying?
if you capping on your name. If you honest on who you are, you authentic, and then some shit just jump off, then it is what it is. But like, if it's true, keyword, if it's true, like he's putting himself bigger than what he is,
Yeah.
and then some shit jump off, like let's call it what it is. We don't see certain niggas get jumped. When you heard 50 Cent got jumped?
That nigga got shot like a mile.
Yeah, but that was before he even came out, and that's some real shit. Like
Facts.
anybody could get shot.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? But far as multiple niggas putting their hands on you, bro, like it's a certain respect. Even fucking 6ix9ine, bro. We seen the video the last time, but look how long that shit took. And that was after he got away from all these niggas. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, if you portraying yourself as this, but then your bitch see that some shit didn't happen like this, then of course she gonna question it. Yeah.
I feel that, but I was also thinking like if she love you though, I mean I guess she's still stuck with the nigga, but I feel like if she love you though, you know what I'm saying? It could be like you know some women like if a woman love you, she gonna see your side as right no matter what. Nigga. It's
But
like
if you
she
tricked
gonna,
her?
I mean, but shit, if she love you, she might not see it as tricking because there was jump nigga, it was a bunch of niggas, nigga. I mean, he might have felt he was protected, but if he felt he was in another neighborhood that he wanted his, you know, I don't know. I get exactly where you're coming from, though.
Vice Lord, Coke nigga. So if I'm on that level, remember these niggas don't move a certain type of way to even expose
And
themselves.
see, but he depends. See, that's another thing, right? I know vice lords.
Mhm.
Like I fuck with like. You know, so I fuck with, I don't mind, but I'm tapped in heavy, you know, so with some niggas, you know what I'm saying? But the vice lords, like, it depends on what vice lord. If he's TVL or CVL, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about conservative. Like, them niggas, conservative vice lords don't move conservative, nigga. You going solo. So, he might be a big vice lord, but he's still rolling solo. And before you make a call, nigga, these niggas is already here. I don't know. I'm not saying I don't know the nigga. I'm just saying I know, you know, of course. vice lords are strong, you know what I'm saying, in the sense of like, you know, each person can handle their own. So I don't, you know, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm just saying, sometimes niggas don't move in the, you know what I'm saying, in the mob, and niggas get hit in the mob. Both of them could have been together, you know, with 1, 2, or 3 niggas, and them niggas came 12 niggas deep, and you're like, oh, you know what I mean? But
watch this. I'm gonna say this last part before you play it.
Yeah.
Right? So, if I'm presenting myself as this, if it's true,
yeah,
right? I'm supposed to get jumped, Olo. But in that situation, like you're saying, just moving.
Facts.
But if I'm presenting myself like this with my bitch should never be in a situation where we caught slipping.
But you gonna hear, she said them niggas just hit them both, nigga. But I mean, I feel you though. He should be protected, especially if you going out with your joint.
Exactly.
I'm just personally I'm not. There's no way my joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're not gonna put her in that situation.
That's not happening, nigga. Yeah. If it's that, then I'm frontline. I'm covering her. I'm getting all the niggas. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't know, man.
You don't know.
Let's get back to this.
Get back to it.
You know what I mean? So
that makes sense. You should be protected. I mean, he says it in hip hop. He's a big vice. He says VL.
Well, that's the
Shout out to
thing.
the Vice Lords,
Whenever
man.
he would like rep his set and like, oh, I'm VL, whatever, it would make me feel like, okay, he knows people that know people that know people that can protect me, right? And I always felt protected around him and his friends. And then when I saw that he wasn't really like that, I was like, oh shit, like what's going on? This person is not who he says he is. And that was frustrating for me because I wanted to believe that he was like this great dude. You know what I mean?
No, and listen, for what it's worth, and by the way, you know, for everybody who's watching, and you know, I always try to own up to my shit too, because I'm not perfect as well. Because I feel like I've thrown words at you too, like, you know, because you were with him at the time, whatever, especially after the fight. I'm gonna be honest though, in hindsight, yo, you held that nigga down, especially during that moment when everyone was coming at him and there's a video or whatever. You held him down to the fucking utmost that any woman could have. Which, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's dope.
It's like I held him down, but I didn't get anything in return for my loyalty. You see what I mean?
They got baby.
It's like, and I say that to say, like, I was taken aback by it because my chain got snatched in that fight. And I already spoke, you know, to Benny. He said I could have my shit back, which is fire. But
I know Benny's a good guy.
Yeah.
Were you pregnant then?
Shit crazy.
Commercials,
man. You know what I mean? You got pause. That was the commercials.
No, I wasn't pregnant.
Okay, thank God.
But the very next day,
like he really cared. This nigga, dog.
Bro, you know that nigga messy.
He went and he bought himself a new watch, and he did not replace my chain. And so I started to see him do little shit like that, just like leave me on the back burner, and he thought I was just always gonna stick around. And I think he thought that I wasn't gonna come out about my pregnancy. I think that he really thought that I was just gonna be quiet about the whole thing because I contacted Lambo, I contacted his assistant, I contacted his whole team. And I was trying to keep it from being messy. I didn't want to bring it to social media. I really didn't. But the only way Freddie will respond is through social media.
Facts.
Alright. Pausing it again. Because, of course, this is a good talking point. So, the reason why she brought this whole shit, the messy shit, all that extra shit I told you, and some other shit, she gonna talk about all that shit. We ain't gonna cover all of it in this one, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna cover some of it, you know what I'm saying? But still, she could have reached the nigga. She could have reached his team, all that. So she takes this shit to social media. You think she right for doing that, or you think she should have just kind of like just taken that L? Or
see, it's tough though because it's like we not involved in the situation. So for all we know, she could be capping.
I feel you, but yeah, I mean that's true. But we still gotta give out.
If it's not, if she, because I'm gonna cover both sides on my reaction. So if she not capping, then yeah, bro, fuck it. That's his karma for dubbing her.
I mean, but as you said though, with her doing this, it's still gonna fuck with the kid because the kid, like Akademiks gonna talk about it too. The kid, you know what I'm saying? This is his father. Everybody's gonna be like, ain't your father the nigga that was like
he need to be exposed.
Shit. but it's gonna fuck with the kid though. Remember, you as a kid, you know what I'm saying? Your kids be messy. Nigga. Oh, ain't your dad the ass nigga? Oh, yeah, shit like that.
Oh, you saying like that?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, climbing his ass top until he gets older, of course, and then, you know what I'm saying, nigga ain't gonna give a fuck. But as a kid, you know what I'm saying, type shit. That's what I'm saying.
Well, it's different though because okay, you know I got a kid, and at the
shit, nigga, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I got a 7-year-old.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it's like.
I ain't got
But I'm not with her no more. So I had to go through like, okay, I'll give a quick story because I know we reacted.
Yeah, go ahead.
The other day my jit called me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm from Florida, Jit mean kid. Yeah, so he called me and we was talking and then he was saying something about how the stepdad like was throwing water balloons hard. They was in the pool. You feel me? And then I guess one of the water balloons hit little bro in the nuts. So bro was like whoop-de-whoop. And me as a dad, I'm tripping. You feel me? Because it's like, you don't know how to react to that. You don't know whether my son is overreacting or because it's not his son, he taking a role like, oh, he a boy, so I must just toughen him up. Mm-hmm. Like if I'm playing water balloon with him, I'm going to throw it, but I ain't going to throw it like you feel me? Yeah, exactly. So once I talked to my baby mom, you feel me? I got the real story and my son overreacting, whatever. But when I initially heard the situation before I talked to her, I immediately realized I didn't talk to this girl about having no kid, or didn't think about how far we need to go in our situation to see whether this is going to be a real family. All I did was I wanted to have a kid, so we had a kid. You feel me? Yeah. So everything that comes with that choice of shooting that club up, I got to accept that as a man because I made that decision. And that's so like with the Freddie Gibbs situation, he chose to get this girl pregnant. I don't got no pity for him. Oh, then you gonna watch that shit. He wanted this shit. Exactly. And then he looked like he changed his mind. Oh, yeah. It looked like he changed his mind. That's why she on some like, you know, we know what I'm saying, we might not cover her, but you know what I'm saying, but yeah, that's kind of, you know what I'm saying. So like for me, I feel like, you know what I mean, with the whole shit of her like bringing it up, I exactly a similar way to how you feel, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, like if she couldn't reach nobody. Yeah, for me, I wouldn't do it. I'm not no woman, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, you know, just based on like, you know what I mean? It's like, but then again, she already doing porn. She already exposing herself. You know, exactly. And she's ex-military too, so she don't give a fuck. She definitely don't give a fuck type shit. Like, so it's like, you had a baby with a porn star, bro. So how more can the kid be messed up, bro? You feel me? Let's keep it real. That's what. And I'm not, it's a point though. And I'm not saying that bad for the kid. Yeah, you're talking about last part, like, you know, people are already gonna say, oh, your mama porn star, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, so at that point, I don't even think that's an issue. It's gonna be an issue these days, nigga. Everybody on that OnlyFans shit. But I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't want my mama to be on it. I'm pretty sure you don't want it, but I'm just saying, like these days, you know what I'm saying? Shit. So the next generation, mama. Bro, I promise you, everybody on it. You know what I mean? Fellas, wrap it up. Wrap it up. Commercial nigga. Break. Wrap it up, nigga. Shit, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Or pull up.
You just said the most important thing that I've felt for the last, like, you know, again, the issues. I don't know if you know. I try to give a little background to issues that I have with him, or we allegedly have with each other, and it's like stupid comments or just like some simple innocuous comments turned into beef because he became super performative online, and then it's like, yo, that comment just turned into some other shit, and you're only like, he was just always on social media. That's been his MO. He's a guy where, you know, I think he's been doing comedy recently because I seen him do a comedy show. For whatever reason, like, he just looked at social media, and that's the vehicle that he feels like he should form an opinion or some type of image around, and he's unwilling to come. I don't get it.
It was frustrating. Like the last like 6 months of our relationship was really frustrating because he did tell me, like, I don't want you filming boy girl porn anymore, and I respected him, and that, like, I said, you know what, like, if you don't want to do that,
we're about to get into
I won't do that, which is already an L, right? Because in the beginning you told me that you were fine with it, so you're switching up on me.
Wait, he told you he was fine, so he was fine with you, like, you know, because he met you doing that, right?
Freddie Gibbs was the first person that I ever sent my viral Pornhub video to. He was the first person when we were just friends. And he was like, I'm so proud of you. You're so independent. I love it. He would always tell me that he loved that I was independent.
Nah, hold on.
And
they do that. All right, so let's use this now. What's the out of pocket for that?
Because okay, it's a different energy to get his attention versus you painting the whole personal business that y'all have. You know what I'm saying? Now, like it's a small window. It's like now you going from I'm trying to get this nigga attention because he's not responding.
Yeah.
To like now I'm a woman scorn. I'm a clout chase. Fuck it.
Oh no, wait, you ain't even, bro. You gonna hit the story gets deep. So I'm telling you,
see.
The story's gonna get deep. You know what I'm saying? The story gonna
Stay tuned, people. This shit building up. Let me roll my sleeves back.
Oh shit, the story is, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and
ran with it. I was like, wow, somebody that can finally respect me for what I do for a living and understand that it's just a job. But that slowly turned into, I don't want you filming boy girl porn. And I was like, okay, I'm going to respect you and I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean? But then,
did you ever have a conversation with him to be like, why? Because at that point, I'm not too sure if you're familiar with hip hop, but it's such like a machismo sport where it's like, okay, maybe him personally don't care, but then you're gonna have people comment about it, and those things might affect how he thinks because he just does, he cares about an internet image. You know what I mean?
Like,
you know
what I'm saying?
I don't want y'all seeing my bitch pussy anyway.
Just to avoid all that,
I mean, but he went into that knowing that.
Stop doing it completely.
That's true too.
But that made me lose a lot of fucking money. And I have a child that I have to provide for already.
Yeah, she already had a child
too. I was expecting him, and he promised me. He was like, I'm going to get you in front of a talent agent. I'm going to introduce you to my, acting agents. I'm going to get you on a show. Like, we're really going to, like, win together, whatever. He would promise me all these things, and I would trust him, and it never happened.
Nigga's a pimp.
Okay, if you don't want me to do porn,
I mean, but he's stopping him from doing porn, so
and setting me up with these agents and getting me on TV and whatever.
Take away.
It was like he would always try to tell me shit that sounded good,
so you get the
but it was never real. So then he started, and you just mentioned like the comedy show shit. He started doing comedy shows in the city that I'm from, and he even was like, you can do the comedy show with me, I'll put you on the flyer, it'll be our thing, and I'll split the money with you. This is what he told me. And I was like, hey, bet. He put me on the flyer, it was like Freddie Gibbs, Spit Mami Comedy Show, Austin, Texas, whatever, right? I ended up doing almost half the comedy show, and I don't even know how, because I'm not even fucking funny. But he showed up super late. He was getting drunk. So I'm like doing the comedy show, holding the crowd down, and at the end of the night, the owner comes up to me and he's like, hey, you want me to write the check out to you or Freddie? And once again, me trying to be loyal, out of respect for him, I was like, you can write the check out to Freddie.
All right, hold on. So right here now, let's keep it a bundle. Who else should she have written the check out to? I mean, the nigga is the one that set the whole shit up. She can't like tell the nigga to write the check out to her, even though she did the whole show. Even though he even showed up late, but he's the one that set it up. It's just like a man.
But he asked her.
What?
He gave her the option to get the check rolled out to her.
But that's the nigga that's asking her that shit is the nigga that hired them.
Exactly.
Not the nigga that booked this shit. So the nigga that booked this shit is Freddie, right?
Facts.
So now the boss or whoever that is asking because the nigga ain't there, right? Or whatever. Hey, who you know what I'm saying? And you ran most of the show, so hey, I'm like, did he book this shit for your ass type shit? So I feel like she did the right thing saying, you know what I'm saying? It's not like she's saying as a lawyer, like as though like the other option was like she could have been like, oh no, put it in my name. Like if she said put it in my name, it would have looked fucked up. That's
she would have fucked up. 48 laws of power, you never outshine your master.
You know what I'm saying?
So she would have fucked up, but at the end of the day, hindsight 2020.
I mean, yeah, he's still from that side of the money. Hit me like you said, nigga.
Write it on me. I'll break you off, Freddie.
Oh shit.
But Freddie told me that he was gonna give me half, right? So he writes him a check for $10,000, and I never saw any of that money. And
nothing.
I never saw a fucking penny. And I was like,
wait, hold on.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't feel
I was about to say, but he be flying. I heard he be flying around as well. You know, I don't know if he was his. I heard it.
More than likely.
You know what I'm saying? So like, he could count that into that. But I feel like this business, you gotta keep business and relationships separate. You know,
but
that's
you hear how
like.
she sound?
And I get it, but nigga, the girl's hurt. The nigga promised that he would go. The nigga was saying, you know, I want to have a baby with you. I want to marry you and all that shit. And then when she finally get pregnant, nigga like, I feel you gonna hear it later on. We ain't gonna watch the whole shit. I ain't gonna lie. We might as well just cover her shit right now. But he gonna be like, man, yeah, I'm not feeling this right now. You know what I'm saying? I still love you though, but just give me. He talked. You know, they talked about it. And she was down to get the shit squad. You know, get the shit out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They talked about it. You know what I'm saying? Apparently they agreed on this shit. She was supposed to go do this shit, but apparently she didn't follow through with it or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
That's a collateral.
You know what I'm saying?
See, remember you ain't pay her for the 10,000, nigga.
It's some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that. I ain't about to give up my leverage now.
You know what I mean? So I don't know whatever, you know what I'm saying, is going on with that. So now they're on some shit. And, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of, we ain't going to cover it. This is about all we're going to hit that because we don't already hit like what? 40 minutes, about 40 minutes.
But can I say this?
I don't know, bro. We got time. Yeah, I'm just saying we're not.
Oh, well. I don't feel sorry for her. I'm going to tell you why. At the end of the day,
it's heartless.
No, it's not heartless. I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Because it's certain ones who meant for the game and certain ones who need to stay the fuck away from the game. You're not built for this. You try to get the tattoos. You try to dye your hair. You try to look the part.
This nigga going in on
but you not the part.
You
feel me? So I'm going to give y'all some real game. Shit like this happen to people who naive because you never was meant to be fucking around with that in the first place. So when she telling all this story, it shows me a woman who's naive because the real girls who about that bread, nigga, they would have told that nigga write the check out to me. And they would have gave Freddie that money.
But she's also saying she ain't no hood chick. She gonna say that here that she ain't no hood chick.
That's why she don't need to be fucking around with a hood nigga.
I get your point. You know what I'm saying? But she, you know what I mean? But I mean, but that don't mean she don't need. I mean, anybody can. She could have loved a nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I feel like the nigga finesse ass as well. I feel like it's just a bad situation. I personally don't think she should have put this shit out publicly, just on some like.
But we can learn from
on dignity type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody got, you know. For me, I just don't want my business out there type shit. But if you already, my business is already out there,
out there, answer the phone.
Shit,
because you gotta go back to Freddie and
answer the phone. Yeah. I mean, but the nigga, Brandon nigga even commented on some shit. I don't know. I heard it. He commented on some of these shits. You know, just like some shit. Like he the shit ain't waving him type shit. So it's like, I mean, nigga don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But. You know what I'm saying? As long as he's gonna be a father to the kid, you know what I'm saying?
That's all that matters. But what you told me earlier at the beginning of the video, you a hood nigga, right?
Yeah.
So, what happens when hood niggas venture across them tracks and we get little girls or whatever? On every level, niggas manipulate those girls because those girls is naive. Right or wrong?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be that kind of nigga, yeah.
A lot of niggas do that.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I'm not saying he clearly Bryce. That's what I'm saying. He finesse that. Like, especially if he's a vice lord. If he's really a hood, if he's really, you know what I'm saying, VL, then yeah, you know what I'm saying, VL's are like pimps and niggas. You know, I mean, VL's about bread. Right? I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he could have. Another thing Akademiks was saying was like he could have done this as a play move. Like he was saying, like he felt. There's another video Akademiks does where he goes in detail about before he even calls her type shit. Where he felt like this. Freddie felt like he don't made it, so this is like his Amaros to show off type shit. And he kind of used her to debut like his album. You know, this kind of like. So she felt like he used her to debut his XXX album or some shit like that, and all that good stuff. So you know, it could be that as well. Because as I said, hey, Vice Lord's about money, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I know a few of them. And the niggas about their bread, you know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? So shit. Yeah, so it's like.
She knew what she was getting herself into.
Man, I don't know. I feel like she would love it. She was in love with the nigga.
Exactly. In love with the image. In love with the lifestyle. In love with the. Like, it's just like when a hood nigga go across the track.
It's not cutting her no slack.
Nah, bro, I'm not, bro. I'm not.
All right. Hold on. We gotta react to one more thing though before we get about. Let's see one more thing. Try to catch one more thing. See, these niggas ain't even on yet, so let's hold on. It might be on yet. Let's see. Nah, they ain't on yet. So yeah, one more. Let's react to something else, man. Hold on, man. But nah, for real though. I mean, I feel you on that, but shit. I mean,
it's a learning lesson. Ladies, pay attention, man. That's all you gotta do. A smart person learns from other people's mistakes. Remember that.
You can see it right now. You see this shit, boy?
What?
This Gucci Mane artist, bro, Lil Wop, becomes like a cross-dressing ass nigga or some shit like that, bro.
Oh, that's bruh? I thought that was a girl. That's bruh? Oh man, I heard some shit.
That's him. It's him in both.
That's both him.
That's him, yeah.
That's him, her.
Yeah, him. It's him. Hey, my bad. It's him. Hey, it's.
That nigga name is Lil Wop, though. Shit. Damn.
So how you feel about that, though?
That's bro business. He fighting his own demons. He fighting his own demons, man.
This nigga say he fighting his own demons, nigga. Bro, I mean, what if that's how you feel about himself, man? The nigga feel like, you know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? That's who he is, man. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Or what if it's a publicity stunt?
It is. That's the Freddie Gibbs shit. Cause not to go back, but even now, okay, yeah, he said shit about the ass cheeks, but bro, I've never heard of Freddie Gibbs song in my life.
Bro, so apparently they gonna talk about it. The niggas like popping over there in like Europe, like everywhere except for like US type shit.
Oh.
Or some shit like that. I don't know if he's popping, but he's, you know what I mean, he's doing decent out there. You know what I mean? Alright, okay, cool. This one for sure, we gotta hit this. Alright, so look. Now we're gonna go ahead and hit this one. So you heard about the Rollo situation, right?